Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we spill the tea on corporate filings and find the hidden stories. Today, we're diving into Standex International Corporation's latest report, and let's just say there was a lot of voting happening. Get ready. Because we're about to decode what really matters from their recent shareholder meeting and what it means for the business and your investments. Before we dive in, if you love getting unfiltered insights from these complex documents, make sure you are subscribed. And hey, we've got a fantastic community over on Discord, linked in the description below, where we break down these filings even further. Alright, so Standex International Corporation recently held its annual meeting of stockholders on the 21st of October 2025. Now this might sound like just another corporate meeting, but the results tell a pretty interesting story about who is in charge and what the shareholders think is important. A whopping 11304234 common shares were represented, which means a lot of people had their say. Or at least their shares did. The first big item on the agenda was electing 2 directors for a 3-year term. Think of these as the people who guide the company's big decisions. We had Thomas E. Corman and Andy L. Nemeth up for election. And guess what? Both of them got a strong thumbs up from the shareholders. Thomas E. Corman received 9623949 votes in favour, while Andy L. Nemeth sailed through with an even more impressive one, 085957 votes for. This clearly shows the shareholders have confidence in the current leadership's direction. It is a pretty solid endorsement, and it means the current board members will continue steering the ship. Next up was a really important one, an advisory vote on the company's executive compensation. Essentially, shareholders got to give their opinion on how the top brass is being paid, and this is often a big signal about how satisfied shareholders are with the company's performance relative to the pay packages. The results here were overwhelmingly positive, with a massive one, 0.0660832 votes in favour of the executive compensation plan. Only 213,117 voted against it, and a small handful abstained. This tells us that despite any other concerns, shareholders generally believe the executive team is being rewarded fairly for their efforts. Or at least they are happy with the trajectory the company is on. Finally, the shareholders voted on ratifying the appointment of Deloitte and Touch LLP as their independent public accountants for the upcoming fiscal year. This is a standard but crucial vote. These are the folks who audit the company's financial statements, making sure everything adds up and is presented honestly. It is like the final check to ensure the numbers we see are real. And just like the other proposals, this was overwhelmingly approved with 109,43594 votes in favour. This reassures investors that the company is committed to transparency and has a reputable firm making sure their books are in order. Now let's look at the bigger picture here. The overwhelming support for director elections and executive compensation suggests a strong alignment between management and shareholders. When this happens, it often means smoother sailing for the company, fewer activist investor battles, and a clearer path to execute on their business strategies. The solidification of their accounting firm also points to a stable operational environment. So, what is my take on all this? Standex International Corporation appears to be in a period of stability and shareholder confidence. The governance side of the house, at least from this meeting's perspective, looks solid. The strong votes mean the existing leadership and their compensation plans are approved and the auditor is in place. This provides a platform for the company to focus on its core business operations and growth without significant internal distractions. While this filing focuses on the shareholder vote, it lays a foundation for trust. The real story will unfold in their financial reports, but knowing that shareholders are on board with leadership and compensation is definitely a positive sign. Alright, that is our breakdown of Standex International Corporation's latest filing. What is your take on these shareholder votes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.